Hello, beautiful souls. This video will have a black screen as I was about to go to sleep and I just got bombarded with a lot of channelings and messages and just a lot of energy that I wanted to explain and share with the collective. Right now, you are being guided into a new ascension. So, whatever is feeling overwhelming to you, it is happening to you for you to remove the karma that is connected to it. It's releasing a part of you that is no longer needed. Only keeping what you've learned through those lessons, only keeping what will help you in your future and in your mostly your present, because that is what matters. But everything else, it's time to let it go. Your crown chakra is being fully activated, which is it's not easy. A full activation of a crown chakra means a lot of overthinking, a lot of internal chatter, a lot of confusion. But with that comes huge amounts of clarity. But for you to have that breakthrough, I just want to remind you, to remind yourself to breathe, to listen, even to your mind chatter. Listen to that. What is it telling you? Also, a lot of clarification is coming about yourself, how you present yourself within this reality. What also is your purpose within this reality? The beauty of how you connect to everything, the beauty of how you connect to everyone, even through your differences. Just because you're different from everybody else doesn't mean you need to be separate from everybody else. We are all one. And that is what is going to be shown to you so much more this week and moving forward. Your gifts, your spiritual gifts, your intuition, your senses, everything is going to be multiplied, heightened. You're going to experience things that you haven't experienced in a long time because you had to take a break from them. You had to go through another dark night of the soul to get back into a different type of ascension now, a different type of level now. You are being reminded of what once you experienced when you awakened first, the first time you awakened, how it all felt, what you experienced. And for those of you who are just waking up now, I know that it's scary, but I know how fucking exciting that is. And I want to remind you that this is not your first rodeo, even though it might seem like you are awakening. Now it's the first time, but it's not. You've been doing this for lifetimes, over and over and over. But this is why you've been doing it all. It all comes down to now. It's like the puzzle is finally all coming together for you. Every cell within your brain is finally waking up, clicking, connecting, and it's helping you to go deeper within yourself. And I do believe and I do know that 2023 is going to bring a lot of clarity for you when it comes to what you want your life to look like, what you want your life to be like, what you want to experience in your physical body and in your physical reality. All the mainstream things that have been programmed within us to look as they are important and they are needed for us to be happy, to have fun, to be different, it's all going to start to fade away because you're going to become more present and more aware of what's really important within this physical reality. What do you need to survive? What do you need to be the person that you came here to be? The community that you wanted to build? What has taken you away from that? And what has taken you closer to that? You're going to find time. You're going to create time to celebrate the things that got you closer to who you truly are, to who you came to be here, what you came to create here, what you came here to teach, and mostly what you came here to learn. This is a learning journey. But it comes to a point where you just need to start being, not worrying, but just being. But with the activation of the crown chakra, a lot of worrying and overwhelming energies will be around within you. But you will find a way to get through that because you will use that energy and that power and that struggle, because it is a mental struggle, an emotional struggle to learn, to move forward, and to be present with every feeling, every emotion that comes up and be okay with it. Not always needing to be right, not always needing to be better, not always needing to change, but just to accept and be with yourself as you are. And striving from that energy. It's not about craving change. It's not about fighting for change. It's about being the change. What do you believe in? Manifest it. Create it. Live it. Be it. Whatever is coming into your brain, whatever you are creating within your brain, allow it to be manifested within this reality. And all those deep, dark fears that you have within you, you're going to realize where all that came from, where that programming of fear came from. And you are going to choose what to do with that. Because you'll understand that it's not there for no reason. It was implanted within you because of an experience or because of a person, because of something you've heard, because whatever it was. And that explanation is what brings in the freedom, is what allows you to accept it, but move through it. And how beautiful is that? How freeing is that? Physical symptoms will heighten. When it comes to pain, when it comes to discomfort, these things will come up because we are living in a vessel that does feel pain. But what are we doing with that pain? What are we learning through that pain? That is what makes the difference. Also, what are we leaning on to help us through that pain? Is it something natural? Is it something that will always be there when we need it? Or are we using artificial things? Are we using things that are that will not always be there? Like medicine will not always be there. Some type of drugs that can go out of stock and you won't be able to get them. What will you do then? It's all the things that we have become accustomed to, that we have become addicted to, that we have become programmed to always search for. Do you have any natural remedies that replace those. And I'm not talking just about medicine, I'm talking about every single thing, aspect in life that we become addicted to that is not natural to us, that we need to survive. From the outside, what is not us, what is important, what does the body need to be healthy, to survive. And that is skills. We need the skills to produce food. We need the skills to eat healthy. We have so much still to learn. And that is a lot what is going to be shown to us, what is going to become more clearer to us. Also, how much water we consume, the type of water we consume, what we surround ourselves with, the community that is around us, the energy that we allow ourselves to absorb. How is that affecting you? The media that we see on our laptops, on our phones, how is the things that you are absorbing affecting your emotional state, your energy, your frequency? If anything makes you feel unstable, you need to check in with yourself and see why you are allowing that energy to affect you. There are things in our life that we have to let control go for us to experience change. And that type of instability brings imbalance. We need that shift to happen. But there are things in our life that keep bringing in trauma. We keep going in a loop. And that can only shift if you allow it to shift. Change always brings in fear. But what if we allow change to bring in excitement? To bring in new opportunities, new perspectives, new ideas, and just pure joy. Just like when you were a kid, experiencing pure joy for no reason, for even just the smallest thing. Remember that feeling. Bring yourself back to that feeling. You know how it feels like because you've already experienced it. If not in this lifetime, then in another one. Check back with yourself. Connect back to yourself. And listen to your body. Your body is going through a huge shift right now. Give it time to rest, but also know when it's time to move. It's very important to move. You will know if it needs to move gently, or you would know if it needs to really, really get things pumping, get that blood flowing. Trust yourself, trust your gut instinct, and trust your intuition. Your spiritual gifts are going to heighten so much. Your senses are going to multiply. Remember that weird shit is coming your way. Be excited by that instead of scared by that. A lot of visions are going to come through. You will start to see a lot of things around you. And when you look back, they won't be there. That's just you awakening. That's just you seeing other levels of this reality. You are tapping into different realities, into different dimensions, not only of yourself, but of this reality. Not just one reality exists. Not just one dimension exists within this reality that you are living. And you can flip that reality in a second with a decision, with a thought, with everything that you manifest. How amazing is that? Whatever life throws at you, you are in charge of how you handle that. Everybody experiences things differently. It's because it depends on what frequency they choose to be on. what frequency they choose to stream from. What frequency are you choosing to move through life from? And today I'm here to remind you to be proud of the small things. Just to make an example, things that I go through in my life because my body has the karmic bond to chronic illness. I chose to have chronic illness within this reality before I came into this earth, into this body as Cheryl when I was born. That chronic illness, fibromyalgia, brought in a lot of clarity within my reality. It also brought in a lot of pain. And without that pain, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I would still be living in a matrix that was destroying me, my body, my health, my life, my freedom. Now, if I look at it from a logical way, I would see myself as a person who is caged within a reality that is very overwhelming. I do not feel that I am equipped to live this human reality because my body, my mind are always overwhelmed, always in pain, always anxious. But there's a part of me, my soul, my energy, that does not feel that. Even though I feel the pain, even though I feel the anxiety, even though I experience all the shit within my reality, my soul, who I truly am, knows that this is a blessing. And so I find a way to work with my chronic illness. I allow this blessing to guide me. And instead of seeing myself caged in a body that is ill, that is incapable, I find moments of triumph. Because whatever people take for granted, people that are healthy take for granted, I celebrate. I celebrate the smallest things. And so I'm happier more. I experience joy more because even when I can take my dog out for a walk, sometimes I cry with happiness and I'm clapping and I'm jumping with my dog. I'm sharing this joy because we accomplished that. Every time we do that, I get so happy. I'm like, yes, I did it. We did it together. Every time I manage to drive my car, I'm like, yes, I did that. Well done, Cheryl. Well done. And I always also celebrate when I rest, when I stop, because I know my body needs it, even though it's hard for me, because everybody else is living their life. Everybody else is going 100 miles per hour. And I need to go 20, sometimes not even 5, because I can't even manage that at times. And it's hard to look outside and be like, oh, I wish I can go there. I wish I can do that. But then I accept my reality. I'm like, wait, there's a purpose for this. I need to rest because what I experience and what I am grateful for. Unfortunately, other people cannot experience that. And sometimes they experience that through me because I share my journey. It's all about perspective. It's all about choice. What do you choose to celebrate about yourself? What are you grateful for? Every small step is still a step. That's all. That's all that you need to remember. You are never stagnant. You are always moving, even if you are not aware of it. Everything is always changing, even if everything feels like it's the same. It's not. Because with every second that passes, with every second that you live, you are experiencing. Even if it's the dullest thing, it still taught you something. And change is happening. It's a non-stop flow of energy. So remind yourself this week and the next few weeks coming ahead. It's not about seeing the end goals of things. Even if you want to start a project, it's not about you seeing the finished goal. It's about you taking a small step. Like when it comes to cleaning your house, you can get overwhelmed sometimes by thinking of, oh my God, I have to clean this whole house. Just start with a drawer. That's it. And see where that takes you. If you just want to stop when you finish that drawer, then stop there. If it allows you to go to the next drawer and then to the next one, then allow that energy to stay flowing. Just start. Start with something small, and you would be amazed of where you can take yourself. You are capable. You are strong. You're so amazing. And I know you know this. You're capable of everything. You just have to really connect back to you and trust in you. And remember, wherever you can't find a solution or wherever you can't reach, your community is there for you. If not the physical community, the spiritual community. Know that you don't always have to do everything by yourself. Being open, being vulnerable, asking for help, asking for support is beautiful. You need to allow yourself to do that. But what's coming in this year that is beautiful is that community will step up for you, even if you don't ask. They will get the cues, they will get the hints, and they will be there for you. But you need to communicate also to make it an easier transaction. I hope this message has been helpful. I love you all so very much. Thank you for always tuning in. I send you so much love and light your way. Take care and namaste.